So many of you guys ask me to do a nail tutorial, so I'm going to do it today because I need to put on new nails. This is what I use, the Gel X nail extensions. I have two boxes. This one is stiletto and this one is coffin. They come in all different sizes. And I'm just going to take these out and show you. These are the natural sculpted, right? These are the coffin sculpted. So it's more of a C curve. And you can see how very, very curved that is. I like the stiletto better because with the stiletto, you can also make them into coffin by just cutting them straight across, okay? So that's what I'm using today. The Apres Gel X, because they're made out of a hard gel nail extension. Sculpted stiletto medium, 100% soft gel. I call them hard gel, but soft gel, 500 pieces, okay? What I do, I start out and I pick my sizes. So I pick my thumbs, and for my thumbs, because my thumbs are bigger, I file across the top so that it gives a better fit, okay? So it's gonna look like that. So I pick out my thumbs, and then I pick out my index and ring, and I like it very narrow. So this is gonna be the ring. You can see, once you squish it down, it fits sidewall to sidewall. They do have a minuscule, minute number at the bottom, which is how you can tell what size you wear. And I'm going to show you everything I do, and then I'm going to polish them. And I haven't decided which color to use yet. I'm either using this purple, this pink, or this pink. And I love these. You guys know I love the LA Girl gel-like. It's amazing, okay? Amazing formula. And then over that, and these, I cut my nails way down each and every time. Over that is this. I don't even know who I got this from, on Amazon. I will put the link in the description box. But this, I don't want to spill it, is like an intense hollow glitter that you put on top of the nail, and then you buff it in, and it's going to come out like a unicorn. Okay, you will need a super glue, and I'm using this one. It's the Loctite super glue. Nail clippers. I love this tool. It pushes back your cuticles and gets under acrylic nails and such to help lift. I have all different sanding blocks. And all different nail files, emery boards. Okay, so let's get started here. So all you'll be able to see is my double chin. I like to do my thumbs last because I feel like I need to have them to do. And the way that I like to do it, let me get all my nails here. I have all my nails here. I do the thumbs last, and the way that I do it is I do pinky, pinky, ring finger, middle, middle, index, index, thumb, thumb. The first thing I do is I put it all over my nail. And the nail kind of just suctions it. I know it's hard to see, but I hold it down for a few seconds, And because these nails are curved, they just curve really well to my finger. And I make sure to put like a dot and then I spread it around. I've never used this formula before. It's much more liquidy than the one I'm used to. The one I'm used to is more of a gel. And the thing is to get them straight. So I kind of balance one hand with the other, line it up to the cuticle, and press from cuticle forward. This just takes practice. I still screw up. And what I do, if I screw up and it comes out crooked, I soak it off with nail polish remover and I start over again. But I'm pretty much an expert. Like, look at that, just sealed. And I don't even need to soak them off anymore. After about a week, I can cut them and they just kind of break off. Like, obviously, yes, my nails are damaged. Your nails are gonna be damaged, but I know I'm always gonna wear fake nails, or I will stop wearing fake nails and just deal with damaged nails and they grow out. It's kind of like, I'm not afraid of stuff like that because sort of like bleaching your hair or cutting your hair. It's like, it grows back. Middle finger, kind of just slide it up there. And sometimes it doesn't quite stick. So as you can see, like the pinky has no air bubbles, but this one has a little bit over there and there. Because I do my nails so often, I'm not really worried about getting a fungus or anything in between from water, which is a concern, only because I take them off so frequently that I literally have never had a problem. I like this glue because I'll show you why. I'll show you the one that I have. And sometimes I do this to secure it, rock it back and forth on something. Because if there's any that drips out and your finger is holding it, your finger will get caught on it. The glue I normally use is this Loctite glue, but after a while, this gets really crusted over. And then, as you can see, the cap doesn't even go on anymore. This new one in this kind of bottle, nothing comes out until you gently squeeze these sides so that it's never going to get gunked up like that. And I really like it. Now, as we start to finish, I'm going to do the left index finger first because I'm a lefty. And I want this one to be free as long as possible. Okay, so a little bit of glue oozed out of the side. That's when I go and I just do this. If for some reason you get glue or you glue your finger to the nail, don't worry, it eventually comes undone. Don't try and release it because the super glue is so tight that it will cause you to get a cut. That was quick. And then the thumbs that I've filed down because this company doesn't make, or they don't send it in the box, the bigger thumb. I'd rather have bigger thumb and cut them down than to do what I have to do, which is kind of blend it into my own finger because it doesn't fit from sidewall to sidewall. But It's a thumb. It's just a little gap right there. And the thumbs I have to hold a little bit more because my thumbnail, my natural thumbnail is flatter, not as curved. And since this is curved, it sometimes doesn't want to stick. And then I just kind of let them rest before I do anything like file. But next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make them into coffin. Now I'm going to turn these stilettos into coffin. And I just take a nail clipper and just start clipping. Usually it's right after the number. Then I take my nail file and I go straight across, up and down, until I have the desired shape. And make sure that you go straight across. And sometimes you have to hold the nail like that and the nail file. I like my nails to be straight across for me, like from my view, not this way. I don't do this way. I do a little bit so that they're not totally crazy, but yeah, I like them from my view because I'm the one that's looking at them. So easy to file these gel nails like I could do right now, make them into oval if I wanted to so easily, but I want them coffin. I will also say I like them really straight because, like straight across, because over time they will lose their shape. They just get worn. So I like them almost with the middle part of the straightness to be slightly like that. Then, okay, so now I'm done. Now I take my sanding block. I usually go on the coarse and I go over the entire nail, back and forth, and the last part is this, so that they're nice and curved, no sharp edges. So I always do like that, and then file down, like smooth into the direction that you want them to be. I'm pretty gentle around the cuticle area. I'm doing it lightly, but sometimes I will hack up my cuticles. No biggie. Okay, this is a perfectly shaped nail. Okay, so now I'm going to speed this up during this whole process because it's boring. Here we go. See, now this one, I want to make it a little bit straighter. And then I wash my hands. So I've washed them, and now I have to decide what color to wear. I think I'm going to do hot pink. I sort of float the nail polish at the base and bring it out to the tip. And I'm very, very, very good at painting my nails. And this is a self-leveling formula if I put too much, let's say, in one area, it will obviously self-level itself. So like right here, I can see I missed a little. Let's just do that. See? So I guess this is the part a lot of people have trouble with. I don't know. I have a steady hand. I'm a painter of other things, so this is easy. So I start off using my left hand. And I go right up to the cuticle, but not on the cuticle. So one hand is done. Do you see how quickly? And then do you see here? So I got a little extra. That will come off when I wash my hands. And I'm only going to do one coat of this because I am going to put that glitter on top and buff it in. And I'll show you how to do that. So you want to let this dry a little bit, but not just about 5 minutes. Okay, now comes the fun part. So we open this. Let's try it with the finger. I think I waited too long for it to dry. No, it's okay, it's working. And you buff it and buff, 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 buff. Very important. I'll show you in the sun. It's better to do it with your finger. Oh, this is coming out really pretty. So the instructions are to kind of press it all over the nail and then to buff lightly with your finger. And the more you buff, the more it comes out. Doing this makes the glitter or the particles lie flat.